Netflix's TV remake of a Denzel Washington movie continues a Rotten Tomatoes trend. During the 2000s, Washington went from an Oscar-winning actor in Malcolm X to a major action star with Inside Man, Deja Vu, and The Taking of Pelham 123. Despite mixed critical reviews, one of his action classics was Man on Fire, which was based on the 1980 novel by A.J. Quinnell. He portrayed an alcoholic bodyguard, John Creasy, who sought vengeance after the kidnapping of a 9-year-old girl, played by Dakota Fanning. 22 years later, Netflix adapted Quinnell's story into a live-action TV series, led by Emmy-winning actor Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, who takes over as John Creasy. The series follows a similar premise, where the former Special Forces mercenary protects his best friend's daughter and seeks vengeance on those responsible for his death. Now, the audience verdict is officially in, and it is clear whether they prefer it over Washington's Man on Fire movie. According to Rotten Tomatoes, Netflix's Man on Fire has a 74% audience score, which is remarkably below the Washington version of 89%. However, it still bested the first movie iteration with Scott Glenn, which earned 68%. On the other hand, critics and audiences are very split since the series currently holds a 55% score based on 20 reviews. This continues the Rotten Tomatoes trend with the 2004 movie, which had an even lower critical score of 39%. Juan Rosas/Netflix copyright 2024. In comparison to Washington's movie, the reviews of Netflix's Man on Fire praised the TV series for being more character-driven, with a nuanced depiction of Creasy's PTSD. Abdul-Mateen's performance is grounded and emotionally intense, which gives a fresh approach to the best-selling thriller story. However, many viewers still prefer Washington's Angel of Death version due to the stylized, fast-paced action and his chemistry with a then-young Fanning. Although Netflix's remake has a lower audience score than the 2004 classic, it's still the best-rated adaptation with critics, and viewers are enjoying Abdul-Mateen's efforts. Unlike Glenn and Washington's version, which never expanded into a franchise, the latest version has a chance to adapt Quinnell's 4 sequels. In fact, the TV show adapted elements of the follow-up, The Perfect Kill. The chances of Season 2 will ultimately depend on the viewership numbers and whether the creatives are open to doing more. While speaking with Screen Rant's Ash Crossan, Abdul-Mateen stated that he could be Creasy for a long time, and while he has thought about more seasons, he admitted that there had to be a good reason to do it. In terms of the future, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Man on Fire Season 1 ends with a cliffhanger, however, which opens the potential for more installments. Meanwhile, Washington's movie grossed $130 million against a $30 to $40 million budget and performed well when it became available for physical release. Alongside Abdul-Mateen, the Man on Fire cast features Billy Bullitt, Scoot McNairy, Alice Braga, Bobby Cannavale, and Paul Ben-Victor. Kyle Killen created, wrote, and was the showrunner for the series.